Okay, let me go to the extreme. If anyone ever says to you, if you're a church planter, hey, I have got something like, do you know what, for our churches to really replicate, we really need a rule for life, or a neat sort of system that I want everyone to be doing, and then nobody says, hang on, how are you going to stop that becoming a new law? And nobody's noticed? Something's run off the rails, right? Now, because the Pharisees came up with more laws than God did for keeping. And here's the thing: the Pharisees wanted to keep, wanted to be the people of God in the context of a pagan culture. They wanted to be the missionary radicals, right? They would go 100 miles to get a convert, says Jesus, and they came up with a rule for life, which was reproducible. You could do this wherever, Now, systems and models then become, and this is particularly in the church planting world, where people are wanting to do rapid multiplication, and they want something that's going to pop up over here, right? You can easily slip into that, easily, especially if you can show something being produced. But we should always be nervous of a new form of, however funky it looks, a new form of kind of rule-keeping pietism that just happens to work in the culture. The Pharisees were not fuddy-duddy. They were cutting-edge religious radicals. It's not hard to draw a crowd to rules. You can do that. Radical Islam's doing that. Is not a problem. Drawing people to grace is very different, because grace kicks the legs out from under your own ability to perform. And so building a community on that is difficult. Here's be another test. If you're going to break out into a cold sweat because somebody says you need to close down your small groups aren't working or anything like that, your preaching style needs to change a little bit, because nobody's really getting it. Then what you've done is you've just put on your practices the weight of the church, and if you equate the stopping of those practices with the collapse of your mission, you've probably put your stacked all your eggs and whatever in the wrong basket.